Do you want to make 100 grand plus every single year with a cleaning business that's automated? Who doesn't? But do you have what it takes? This video is going to show you exactly what it takes. But first, a quick intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Mike Mack from the janitorialentrepreneur.com, and I help people start, grow, and automate wildly profitable office cleaning businesses. And on this video, I am going to show you what it takes if you are one of those people that are like, I want to do it, but I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't even know if I have what it takes. Let's highlight that, have what it takes. We're going to talk about that in the video, so you're definitely going to want to stick around all the way through because I got a little bit of an announcement, but like a really big one, all right? So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that. But first, before we get into all this content that you seem to tell me that you seem to really like, and it's showing and it makes me really happy. But before we get into that, if you haven't already, I need you to do me a personal favor and hit that subscribe button. I need you to turn on a notification bell because I put out new videos just like this, or where did my studio go? All right, anyway, it's not important, but I put out new videos just like this every single week and you're not going to want to miss them. All right, now that all that's out of the way, let's get into this week's video. All right, so this video's inspiration is literally dozens of comments almost weekly, and it's just like, hey, I'm just trying to get ready to do it. I'm trying to get ready to do it. I'm trying to see, you know, like, what does it take? What do I need? Stuff like that. And I totally get it, right? Because this is the unknown for so many of you, right? If you haven't done it or you haven't done it successfully yet, this is unknown, and that's totally understandable. This channel, what my main belief, my core belief of this channel is, if you do something correctly, you're going to get what you want, right? I mean, that is what it is, right? If you have to do it correctly, though. And another thing I love to do on this channel, and it's definitely a pride point. I know pride isn't the greatest thing, but you know, try to take pride in certain things, but it's separating fact from fiction, okay? And that's really what this video is all about. So I'm gonna keep it pretty short. It's not gonna be a listicle of a bunch of things because those videos are great, but again, sometimes I just wanna dive deeper on a specific topic, and this is one of them. So here's what it takes. Now, I could have done this video a lot of other ways, right? I can give you a bunch of adjectives, and I could, you know, a bunch of buzzwords that you hear in the entrepreneurial motivational space. I can give you that. I don't know if you really need that though, right? Because everyone else is telling you that. So before I get into that, I'm gonna tell you what you don't need. It's not about the equipment. It's not about a company van. It's not about a cool name, a cool logo. It's not about you having high in the sky confidence, because I didn't when I started. Absolutely not. Neither did my partner, Jess. We did not have that high confidence because it was new to us too. So our rookie years in business, we were flying blind. Like, we just didn't, you know, there was so much we didn't know and so much we didn't understand. Now, our first business was a franchise, and it sounds good that it's almost like you're working with somebody, but it's kind of like, hey, we'll handle this, you handle that. And what all that was cleaning. I mean, that's really all we did. Oh, and hiring, cleaning and hiring. And then fast forward to when we started our independent business, the one we still have going, there is nothing. You're flying blind. And there were a lot of lessons, often during tough times, during times of struggle, during times when it's really hard. There are a lot of lessons if you're paying attention, right? So I read all the books, not every book, of course, but I'm just saying all the popular books. Oh, you read this. This is how I became a millionaire. Here, read this. Like, really? If I read Think and Grow Rich, I'm just gonna have a big cleaning business? I would love to tell you that, but like I said, this is like, let's separate fact from fiction, okay? This is not just pure some motivational stuff that you're gonna be able to say, oh, I'm so pumped up. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that, but if that's all you have, you're just gonna be pumped up for nothing forever, okay? So, what does it really take? I did a video, last week's video, on if you don't have the time. Because if you don't have the time, it feels like I can't do it. Now, it's not about the time, right? Because you can make time. And if it's about the money, you're just like, oh, it's about the money. I don't have the money for anything. It's like, then you know what? Maybe a business at this moment is not your main concern. What is your main concern is getting the money necessary, whether that be getting a side job or something, or saving money or borrowing money to get what you need going, right? Anything good as far as like business in this world that can bring you tons of income over years and even decades, that's not free. I mean, it's just not, and that is the truth. Like I said, last week we started with $300, but we were flying blind, and there's a element of luck involved there. What it really does take, if you break it down, like if I could just say, hey, one word. I want to stay away from buzzwords, but it's like just will to succeed. It's not one word, but like if I just said, if I had to strap you with like one thing, it's that. So it doesn't matter about your confidence, doesn't matter about your equipment, it doesn't matter about any of that. All of that stuff will come. You will eventually have top of the line equipment. You will eventually have a great logo. You will have eventually, hopefully, a great marketing message. If you watch this channel, there's clues everywhere. But it really is about your will to succeed. Right? And now you may not have the strongest will in the moment, but watching content like this will help you. It will help strengthen that will for you to say, hey, you know what? If you're unhappy with your current situation, or you want more money, or you just want another business, or you just want to expand, whatever the reason is, right? If it's just about, I want to give more, I want to do all of that, well, great. Because you can, but you just need to have a will to succeed. That's what it takes. I mean, all it is, a will. Now I say that, and that says, wait a minute, that's like, but that's confusing, because it's like, I don't need equipment, I just need will. No, I'm just saying in the beginning, that's all Jess and I had. I mean, it was $300 and a will to succeed, and we really had no other option. Now that third thing I just mentioned, no other option, is because I quit my job earlier than I should have. And it's cool to talk about now on YouTube, but like that was scary. That was the scariest thing in the world. And I think that's what a lot of like what's missing in this entrepreneurial space was that you have great entrepreneurs, like as far as mentally, they basically try to help you in your journey and let you know, but you also have entrepreneurs who like disillusion you and they tell you everything is easy. Oh, it was just so easy. Join this, join my program. It's the easiest thing in the world. Oh, you can be a millionaire overnight. It's like, that's not helping you. Okay, and I know that because I fell for those mistakes. So besides a will, what do you need? Let's say, okay, Mike, I'm in. I have a will to succeed. What is it gonna take to make $100,000 plus every single year, or more, honestly, or much more? What is it gonna take? Like, if you could really like boil it down to like two things, it really is, before you get to automation, is really your ability to get clients and your ability to get great cleaners to stick around for a really long time. That is, I have videos on those things, but that is the beginning. That is like a tunnel that you're going under, like a train that's just under, like just in a tunnel, like, and you can see the walls this close. That's what matters in the beginning, right? And a lot of times you get sidetracked with all these things that you think are important, but they're not. You're like, hey, what's a good scheduler app to use? And it's like, hey, how many clients do you have? 0? What are you worried about that right now? It's not important. But I get it too. I'm not like talking down, because I did that, and I want to save you the time and heartache of making that same mistake, okay? So it's going through that tunnel. And that tunnel is of those two things that matter the most in the beginning. And eventually you start branching out, right? It'll start getting to a point where it's just like, hey, it's time to start like really getting these systems built in and then hiring people in my place to do these things, okay? I mean, that's what it is. And then over time, you start building on it, building on it, building on it. When you're starting and you're just creating your systems, like, yeah, that's really hard. That is hard, I'm not gonna lie. Because if you don't know exactly what to do, I mean, you're gonna have to install your own system. And then eventually though, the good news is, eventually you get to 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. I mean, with us, I mean, we're still like tweaking our systems just to make them even better, because we never have this mindset, I've arrived. Oh, we're the greatest in the world. No, absolutely not. So, like I said, just to bring it back, just to wheel it in. I know it's one of those videos where I'm just talking because I really want this message to come across. All that matters is if you take this in, it's all that matters. You have a will to succeed, and then you understand at the beginning what your main focus is, your ability to get great clients that pay well. That's a great client. And then you need to get great cleaners and keep them for the long run, okay? That's the only way it works. That's all you focus on. And then from there, you start sprouting out and start, really getting better with your systems. You do that, and over time, depending on how fast you can get your systems into place, that determines your timeline from where you can go where you are to making an extra 100,000, 200,000 plus a year, automated, okay? Where you're spending like 5 to 10 hours per week. I mean, hour to 2 a day, or maybe 5 hours on a Friday afternoon. You're like, all right, I'm done with work. I'll work on my cleaning business, make sure everything is where it needs to be. Whatever it is, it's your world, okay? That is what it takes. You know, if you think you have the will to succeed and you are willing to focus on those two things, I have videos, right, that should give you a really good foundation, I hope. It's giving other people a foundation. I hope it gives you the same. After that, you start branching out. That's when you start thinking about all of these other things, okay? But in the beginning, this is what matters, okay? I do not want to disillusion you. That's what it takes. If someone's telling you, oh, I got the way, and it's the easiest thing in the world, listen, mentorship is always gonna make things easier, okay? But you still have to show up. And if you're willing to show up, it ain't hard. If you know what you're doing, it ain't hard. But like, does it have to be time consuming? No, not if you're focused. If you're focused on those things, you don't have to worry about the rest of the garbage. If you're not worried about the rest of the garbage, then you can make it happen on a timeline that you're really excited about, right? Because to me, I needed to make it happen in 4 months. To me, did you become a millionaire in 4 months? No. I got to where I replaced my two, like my income and Jess's income, we replaced it with our cleaning business in 4 months, okay? It's actually 3 to 4, 3.5, say 4, let's round up. But that's like, it needed to happen again, but the motivation and that fear of like quitting too early, I don't recommend that, okay? So if you watch the channel and you hear my story and you're like, I'm just gonna quit tomorrow and I'll start a cleaning business, don't do that. That is not what's being recommended at all. You could absolutely crush it. Get your cleaning business off the ground, you know, and just fly it into the sky while at your day job, okay? If you want proof of that, last week's video will give you that, all right? So that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you got value from this video. Like I said, I'm not even in my studio today. It's just us. It's just me and you. It's me and camera, and you and me, and camera, me, I don't know. It's just us, and like, I really hope you take this video to heart. In all seriousness, all my goofiness aside, I want you to really understand that you do have what it takes. You absolutely have what it takes. If you're somebody who watches videos like this, if you watch content like this, you have what it takes. If you're somebody who's just like, but I have $0, I can't even like feed my cat, how am I gonna start a business? You're right, you should feed your cat, and then you should work on, you know, maybe picking up another shift or another income and then just getting started, okay? That is the real truth of it, all right? But if you're someone who doesn't know where to get started, doesn't know what to do, I mean, and you don't know if you have what it takes, you do, okay? So if you're waiting for permission, here it is. Again, for the 15th time, you have what it takes. All right, but that's it. Seriously, this time I am absolutely done, but I do have a great announcement. And that announcement is Monday morning. If you're on the email list, I'm going to share that great announcement, all right? So yeah, no, listen, I'm gonna keep this video, I don't even know how long this video is, but it went on longer than I wanted it to because I really like to take a point and just, I like to do that too, all right? That was, you know, whatever. Sign up for the email list, watch the masterclass, watch more of this content, get it going, because you're wasting time if you're not out there doing it. Unless you can for whatever reason, but you can, I think. You can, right? I think you can. Leave me your comment, drop a comment below saying I can. That would mean the world to me. That shows me you watched all the way through, all right? So leave that comment, I can, below, and I will absolutely give you a big heart from this channel. And yeah, seriously, I've talked enough. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Boom. Whoa! Hey, thanks for watching the video. What are you still doing here? You want to check out more stuff? You want to grow your cleaning business? You want to grow it to the next level? You want to automate and scale all that fun stuff? Check out this video. Or check out this video. And have you subscribed? I mean, seriously, it's right there. Just click. You're subscribed. All you gotta do is click right there. Or you should check this video out. Or check this video out. I don't know. Do your thing. I'll see you on the next one.